Title: Kanye's old publicist in the hot seat, indicted with Trump for Georgia election shenanigans. Is it a hip-hop conspiracy or just dirty politics? TLDR. Former publicist for Kanye West and R. Trevian Kutti, has been indicted along with former President Donald Trump for a conspiracy to overturn the Georgia election results. Kutti is accused of threatening election worker Ruby Freeman to confess to election fraud, a claim that turned out to be false. Charged with 3 crimes, including violating the RICO statute, Kutti faces a minimum of 5 years in jail. Are we dealing with an edgy plot twist in politics or a deeper rap connection? Oh boy, here's a mashup that nobody saw coming: Yeezy's ex-publicist, Trevian Kutti, in a legal duet with Donald Trump. But what's the track they're dropping? Could it be a mixtape called Georgia Election Conspiracies? First things first, let's break down the beats. Kutti was once the publicist for Kanye West and R. Now, she's accused of going all crisis manager on election worker Ruby Freeman. Kutti rolled up to Freeman's crib, then escorted her to the police station. And what went down there? Well, she tried to pressure Freeman into confessing to ballot tampering, all caught on body cam video. Are these the vibes of a crisis manager or a hardcore villain? As the bass drops, we find out that Freeman's so-called tampering was nothing but a hot air balloon. Yup, that claim has proven false. But false or not, Kutti's actions earned her some real-life legal charges, including a big one under the RICO statute. If convicted, she could face a beat that's impossible to dance to: 5 years in the clink. And what about Trump in all this? How's he grooving in this remix? The story doesn't detail his part, but we can't help but wonder, did he lay down a verse or was he just producing? Now, the bigger question: is this a wild coincidence or a symphony orchestrated by the stars of rap and politics? What's the connection between hip-hop and election conspiracies? I mean, this story feels like a collab between Jay-Z and C-SPAN. And hey, we're not giving any advice here on how to pull off a successful political intrigue. Legal disclaimer: the opinions and scenarios in this article are purely for entertainment and do not constitute legal or political advice. Turned Up News makes no recommendations concerning the truthfulness or legality of the described actions. So, dear readers, let's conclude this jam session with a provocative thought. What does this unusual crossover between music and politics tell us about our modern world? Is it a sign that the lines between entertainment and reality are getting blurred? And most importantly, what's your favorite mashup between politicians and musicians, and could it beat this one? Let us know in the comments below, and stay turned up, news fans.